say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I want to thank you for being here with me today. So today we're going to talk about self-discipline hacks for everyone. I mean, has your life lately felt like it's been a little out of control? Like maybe there's too many demands on your time and your resources, or people at work or they need something now, or your mom keeps calling, asking when you're going to be coming to visit next, or, your kids, you play taxi cab driver to all your kids, right? Things are coming at you from all sides, and you desperately need a way out. This is true for all of us. It's just life in general is just a whirlwind, right? I mean, it's constantly stuff going on. But believe it or not, the answer lies in something as simple as self-discipline. So by taking charge of yourself, you also take charge of your life. So self-discipline means you're making decisions that keep your feet on the path that you've chosen for yourself. So, and while demands for your time might still be there, you're the one that's in control. You now feel like you're more in control, and you're not feeling like you're being pulled in so many different directions anymore. Obviously, you still will be, but it's your decision now. You're in charge, right? Because you've decided to be self-disciplined. So I have some quick hacks to give you to help you get started to becoming more self-disciplined. So number one, pick a start date. So, research has found that by setting a concrete date and putting it on your calendar when you're going to start being self-disciplined, that makes a higher chance of success. That just makes it that much more likely that you're going to do it. So choose a date on your calendar and write freedom in the space on your calendar. Just write freedom right across that date. So that's the date you are going to be choosing freedom, and you're going to be self-disciplined and in charge of your own life. So number two, understand why you're doing this. So create a list of reasons why you want to become more disciplined. Use that list to create affirmations, and then use those often to keep yourself motivated. So having those affirmations and understanding, really, that's half the battle, is knowing why you want to do something, because when your why is big enough, it makes things a lot easier to do it. And then using that why and creating those affirmations, that's huge, because you can use those affirmations whenever you're struggling, or whenever you're feeling that things aren't going your way. You can repeat those affirmations out loud. Somehow saying them out loud and being heard by your own ears makes them work that much better. Okay, number three, use creative visualization. So imagine yourself with self-discipline. What does that look like? What would your life look like if you were more in charge? How does it feel? So think about all of these things. Like, what would it be like? What would your day look like? What time would you get out of bed? What would be your self-care time, and how would you handle that? And what would your life look like? So by seeing your self-disciplined life in your mind's eye, your brain believes it's possible. So really spend some time visualizing what that looks like, because it's really helpful to make your mind believe it's possible, and for you to become more self-disciplined. Number four, deal with temptation. If what you're trying to use self-discipline for is like to correct something, like, for instance, eating better, if it involves tangible objects, then remove those items, take them out of your house. So, like, for example, if you're trying to eat better, then take junk food out of your cabinets, because they will become a temptation. If it's an intangible, like if you have a hard time saying no, and it's something intangible, it's not like you're going to eat something in the cabinet, then write a script of how you'd like that particular subject to go, that conversation. So that way you already have the words to say when you need them. So that's when, if you know that you have a hard time saying no, and people are always asking you for things, and you end up saying yes, but you regret it, or you feel bad because you said yes because now you've given in again, then write a script. Think about it. Sit down and write a script about how that conversation will go. Because we've talked about that in the last couple of days, about how you need to do what's right for you. And so I did talk a little bit about scripts and stuff like that. So if you maybe if you need more help, you can go back and look at one of those videos. But just having it written down and having it visualized in your mind about how you're gonna say no and what that conversation is gonna look like will make it so much easier, so that when it comes up again, you'll already have the words to say no when you need them, right? Number 5, grab a snack. Willpower goes out the window when your blood sugar is low. I mean, ask anybody that has diabetes, about a time when they crashed, and you'll find out just how much low blood sugar affects the brain. So even for people who do not have a diabetes, which I imagine is both of us, most of us, low blood sugar can have a serious effect on your ability to carry through with your plans. Low blood sugar really hurts your resolve and your being able to sometimes even make good decisions. So a quick carb-loaded snack or even a small piece of candy or a piece of fruit might be just what you need to get back on track. Obviously, if your self-discipline is around food, then you'd have to be careful what you choose for a snack, right? So number 6, hang out with a cool crowd. This is so important, but by surrounding yourself with people who are the way you want to be, so by finding self-disciplined people, basically what you're doing is you're creating a support group for you that as you set forth on your journey. And it doesn't even have to be a so-called support group. It's not like you're saying, will you be my support group, right? It's more like you hang around like-minded people. You hang around people who have what you want and who are achieving what you want. It rubs off on you. And you learn and you watch, you see how other people say no or how other people take charge, and it makes it easier for you to understand how you should do it, because we learn from being around other people. And sometimes all it takes is for someone to be there, maybe to mentor you through the rough spots, right? So don't kid yourself. Becoming self-disciplined is hard work. I'm not going to say it's easy, but you can make it a lot easier on yourself if you set yourself up for success from the start. So remember who it is you're doing this for. You, right? You. And then that's already half the battle. So what's your why? Why do you want to be more self-disciplined? And you're going to do this for you because you're taking care of yourself. And you're already halfway there, right? So, hey, that's what I have today. What ideas do you have? What do you do to help yourself be more self-disciplined? I would love to hear from you. Please get below and put it in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Anyway, hey, thanks for being here with me today. I so appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.